Welcome back to this video. I want to show you how to get started with this Google Form breakout game or scavenger hunt. Show you the setup of the questions so you can get started. Now, we will decorate all this later in the next video and make it seem like a game, but just the nuts and bolts of creating your questions. You're going to create your Google Form. If you've never done that, I'll link a video to help you get started up in the right corner. But to create a Google Form, you start here. You want to give it some fun name. You want to give it some text to kind of sell this as a game, like it's going to be fun, you're trying to break out or whatnot. Now, it will give you a default question. This question is kind of defaults to be multiple choice, but multiple choice is not your friend in this setup. The best thing to do here is going to be the short answer. So you want to select a short answer question, so they'll type in their text. Then you're going to start writing questions about your classroom procedures. What is it that you want them to answer? So I don't know, like when are you not allowed to ask for hall pass? Whatever classroom procedure works for you, whatever you're asking about. That gives you the question. It's a short answer, so they will have a place to type. Now, there are two things that are going to make this feel more like a breakout game. First, you want to make this question required, so they have to give you an answer before they submit the form. Secondly, you want to look for this, what I call the snowman button in the bottom right of your question. It's a really skinny snowman. I don't know what else to call it. We'll call it the snowman button. When you click the snowman button, you will hit response validation. You want to turn on response validation, which sounds really terrifying. It's not as bad as it sounds. Now, basically all this is it allows you to tell them whether they got that question right or wrong immediately. So, in this type of question, you have kind of four things to deal with here. You want them to check their text, because this is something they'll type in words. You want to make sure that text contains the words lecture time. Now, the very annoying thing is it is case sensitive. So if you want to really drive home the fact that they're typing in all capitals or no capitals so they don't get confused. So that's a little kind of user interface that you have to deal with. And then you have some error message. So this is what will show up when they get the question wrong. So be nice to them. Don't insult them. Something like this. Great. So you have a question that they will type in. It will check their answer to make sure it includes the words lecture time and give them an error message if they don't, and it's required, so they have to answer this. Now, even better, they have to answer it right or they can't submit their form, so they can't break out of the game. So I know that seems a little strange. Let me show you what this looks like in action. So hopefully your audience, they're all on a device, their phone or iPad, they're running around your room, answering clues, finding clues. Basically, they have a question. When you're not allowed to ask for a hall pass, whatever they type, it gives them immediate feedback. That's what you set up with the response validation. So if they get it wrong, it's like, no, that's not right. Now, again, make sure that you drive home the fact that it's case sensitive, right? So now I'm right and I could submit that form, right? So it gives them that feeling of they're unlocking challenges or finding the treasure or whatever. You know, you're a teacher, you're used to selling something to people, so put your spin on it. Of course, you want to have more than one question. You can do your plus button over here to add a question, but I would cheat and use this duplicate down here at the bottom. So I would say just copy that question, change it, and I just want to show you another option. Oh, I don't want multiple choice. I still want short answer. I will turn on response validation. And you also have an option. Text is probably the one you would use most, but if it's a numerical answer, you could force the numerical answer to be equal to the right answer. Give them a nice error message. I guess hall passes. Oop, 2 words. So there we go. But basically, you just build a survey with questions. Each question is required. Each question has response validation turned on, and that is the basics of it. In the next video, I will show you how to kind of decorate this and make it feel like a game or give it a theme. So come back and I'll show you how to make this pretty and sell your theme.